Who's going to be here first? Who's going to be here first? Who's going to be here? Who's going to be here? Who's going to be here first? Huntsman's first. What's up? Can you hear me, Huntsman? Can you hear me, Huntsman? Let me know. Let me know. What's up, Blage? You made it. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, you can hear me. That's what's up. That's what's up, Huntsman. Hey, guys, I start the stream. You can't hear me. I end the stream. I start the stream. You can hear me. Let's get it going. Yes, thank you, Blage. Thank you for confirming. What's up, Hallie? How are you doing? Layla is here. What's up? What's up? Great to see you guys. Huntsman, #1 viewer. Up in the building first. Love to whoever just hit the like button. Guys, pump that like button. I want to get this stream absolutely popping tonight. The other day was a great one. Tonight's going to be a great one. Let's get the energy going, guys. Hallie says, remember me? I do indeed remember you, Hallie. It's nice to see you. I remember your username and the green PFP. Thank you to whoever hit the like button. Legend, legend, legend. Blage says it's 2 here, 2 a.m. in Indonesia. Well, Blage, as always, we appreciate you joining us. It's nice to have you with us. I don't think you were on the stream yesterday. We missed you, or were you here briefly? I'm losing track at this point. But either way, it's good to have you back with us, Blage. Blage says earlier streams. Yes, Blage, I'm thinking of doing an earlier stream. I'm thinking of doing 7 p.m. UK to 9 p.m. UK instead of like 8 till 9:30. You know, I'm starting an hour early is what I'm thinking. By the way, love everybody who's hit that like button. Thank you so much. If you're out there, guys, smash the like button. Let's get this stream shown to loads of people. We had a great stream the other night. I have a feeling that tonight's going to be a good one as well. Started strong, loads of people up in the room, so what's up to you all? Layla says, I hope I meet on today. Yes, fingers crossed we'll see him, Amelia. And Hallie says, are you in UK? Yes, Hallie, I'm in the UK. I'm in England, to be precise. What's up, Jamaica? Hi, you made it. Good to see everybody in the building. What's up, Jamaica? What was Huntsman saying? Domain expansion, malevolent pancakes. Huntsman says, I just hit the jackpot and gets a grade of sand. Blage says, yeah, better streams for me. Early streams for me would be better since it's early. Yeah, definitely. Well, Blage, I might have a treat for you if you're available, that is. This Saturday, I'm going to go, I think it's either this Saturday or this Sunday, maybe this Sunday. I am going to go, what's this? I'm going to go next weekend to a major city. I'm not going to tell you which one just yet, but I'm going to go to a major UK city. I'm buying a camera this week. Going to get it ASAP. I'm going to do an IRL stream. And Blage, I'm thinking about doing that at 2 p.m, around 2 p.m. UK time, which would be, well, if it's 2 a.m. for you now, it was 8 o'clock when I started. That would make it around 6 p.m. No, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. for you. So maybe that could work for you, Blage. Layla says, I just ate a whole pizza. Nice, Layla. I love pizza. Hallie says, WUK, I like garlic bread. W pizza, W garlic bread. W's all round. And Chris O'Reilly's on the stream. Chris O'Reilly says, I'm back. Sorry I wasn't there yesterday. Chris, great to have you back on the stream with us, my friend. WT, man. I was just thinking about you earlier. I'm thinking how we'd miss the vibe that you bring. So it's good to have you back with us, man. Jamaica High saying, Huntsman! And Layla is showing more love for garlic bread. And by the way, guys, if you watch, do me a favour, hit the like button. I want to show this stream to as many people as possible, and hitting like will help YouTube to do that. So, smash the like button and let's pump up the volume in here, guys. I went to a good stream, you know. We've had some good streams recently. The energy's been strong, lots of interaction. People busy in the chat, which I love. So if you're out there, don't be shy. Throw up some emojis at the side. Jump in the chat. Tell me who you are, where you're from. You know I want to know. And Blage says, yes, 8 p.m. That's awesome. 8 p.m. is very manageable for me. Well, this is what I'm thinking, Blage. I'm hoping that next weekend, this weekend, Sunday, first IRL stream, major UK city. It could be fun. I'm going to wander around. I'm going to show you guys the sights. So, Blage, you can tune in. And UK people, what do you reckon? 2 p.m. Could you make a 2 p.m. on the weekend? Let me know. Huntsman say W Chris and Jamaica and Blage and Edward. Yeah, hell yes. W2 always great to be back in the chat with you, Huntsman. I was just thinking before as well, Huntsman, how I really appreciate you being so welcoming to people. And when new people drop in the space, drop in the chat, I mean, you always welcome them. So wherever you can, Huntsman, that's awesome when you do that. No pressure. Anyway, guys, I'm just getting pumped up because I know it's gonna be a good stream tonight. Layla's just saying garlic bread. What else have we got? Layla says, I have a song suggestion, by the way. All right, Layla, hit me with it. We'll play a few more tunes and then we'll get some song suggestions. Blarge says, are you going for a mirrorless camera or a DSLR? Blarge, I am going for a DJI Pocket 3 super vlog camera. I've not used one or anything, but I've seen them online and they look quite good for them after. Discreet, you can hold them and kind of hold them like this, sort of on like a mini gimbal. And yeah, they can do landscape or portrait. And I just think I film everything on my iPhone, which is good, but I need to read the chat off as well. So I'm thinking, buy a new Campbell, buy a new camera with the, sort of like this gimbal attached. I'm gonna get it's called like a cage as well, so you can like have your battery or have your mics on the side of it and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna buy all that stuff and get my friend to hold it for me. I'm gonna go around a city centre, have some fun. So if that sounds good to you, hit that like button, guys, because I want to get the stream shown to loads of people tonight. I want this room absolutely jumping this evening. Let me get back to the comments. Huntsman says, I think it might be Belfast. Good guess, Huntsman, good guess. Jamaica High says, it's fine, Huntsman. I think Manchester. Another good guess, Jamaica High. Another good guess. Huntsman says, maybe even Edinburgh. And Chemistry says, shout out Edinburgh. Yeah, W Edinburgh. Edinburgh is a lovely place. If you've never been, guys, would recommend a visit. It's a beautiful city. Izzy jumps in the chat and she says, please play Talking to the Moon. And then Alfie's saying, stand by me, Oasis. Guys, although we're playing the project again. All right, guys, let's play a song on. We've got please play Talking to the Moon. Right, we're gonna do the usual chat where I'm gonna have to keep you entertained while I slowly put on the music in the background. Now, while I do that, I hope you're leaving lots of comments for me to capture to in the chat. And guys, if you're out there, hit the like button. I want to get this stream absolutely jumping evening. And if more people that hit the like button, it helps YouTube show it to new people. So let's do that. All right, what was it again? Play Talking to the Moon. Talking to the Moon. I've no idea what it's like. I've no idea who it's by. Oh, I've just hit the wrong button. Try this out. You know what? I'm hoping it's kind of a bit upbeat because that Prodigy was getting me really pumped up. I'm not gonna lie. We'll definitely play this song, but if needs be, we're gonna have to go back to some high energy music because that was getting me going for the street, guys. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've not had a particularly good day. I've not been feeling the energy today. So yeah, so I'm hoping that between us we can get a good little going. Talking to the Moon. Now, is that Sam Tompkins or is that the Bruno Mars remix? I'm gonna guess Junior Choi, so we're gonna try this out, chat. I have no idea what this is gonna sound like. No, what this is like at all. This is requested by Izzy in the chat. We've also got Alfie written Stand By Me by Oasis. Alfie, pop that in the chat again for me because I'll forget, but I'll try and scroll up as well. And Layla was asking for more True Blood. Layla, you are on a True Blood vibe recently. I think you've requested like 3 songs last few streams and they've all been by True Blood, so you're really feeling the True Blood, which is fair enough. Right. No idea what this is going to sound like, but here we go, chat. And everyone who's hit the like button, I really appreciate that, guys. All right, let me catch up with these comments. Blanche says, talking about the camera I'm potentially getting. Blanche says, oh, it's a vlogging camera. That's pretty good. My new microphone for better quality. Yeah, well, you know, Blanche, I'm actually looking at a creative pack. So it comes with the camera itself. It comes with 2 microphones and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, I think it could. It's meant to be, the mic's meant to be really good. So fingers crossed. Let me catch up with the stream. Eva the Diva's a chat. And she says, is Dan here? I've not seen Dan here. Who knows where Dan is? Hopefully he's going to join us soon. Jamaica High's guessing Liverpool. More good guesses. And Alfie says, stand by me, Oasis. All right, Alfie, we can put that on. And Blige, I put Midnight Fiction on by Illit afterwards. And then we can have some Oasis. I like Oasis, but I feel like we're on a bit of an upbeat vibe at the moment, guys. So we're going to stay with this for right now. And I've no idea if this was even the version that Izzy was asking for. This is Talking to the Moon by Junior Choi and Sam Tompkins. No idea if this is the she wanted, but this is what we've got. Hunter says, can you read my messages? They were positive. Let's scroll up. Huntsman said, he said, UK City, Scotland is part of the UK, correct. And he said, I love jackpots. I also love these streams, both same. Oh, Huntsman, legend. Oh, Huntsman says, I see this stream as a jackpot. The £500,000 award from Scratch Cards. Just as good, even better, actually. Well, that is praise indeed. Huntsman, appreciate that, man. W Huntsman. And Alfie Hudson says, well, I supported Man City for 10 years, mate. Fair enough, that's the Oasis link. Eva the Diva is in the chat saying, hi, what's up to you? And what else have we got? Weekend Port says Ken. What's up to you, Weekend? How are you doing? Chris O'Reilly says, sadly, I have to go. Well, Chris, it was short but sweet. Always nice to see you in the chat, man. Rosie Roberts accounts, hey, I'm Ronan's wife, if you remember him. Yes, I do. Now, Ronan, he also went, was it August Black? If his name was August Black, I'm good, because my memory's terrible. Feeling that you said, or Ronan said, hey, it's Ronan, aka August Black. And he said, no. Am I remembering the right person? Hope I am. Let me know, Rosie. Yes, it is. Yeah, hell yeah. What's up, Rosie? Nice to see you. How are you doing? And Huntsman is saying TTFN to Chris, who's got to jump off. But Chris, we will see you on another stream soon. Right then, I think it's nearly time for a request by Blige Harger, who said, can you play Billion Goingi or Midnight Fiction by Illit? Well, you know what? I'm going to try Midnight Fiction, as it's the last one I read. That was Mask Off, which is a tune I've been playing a lot on stream recently. But I think you guys deserve a break from it. So we're going to put Mid Fiction by Illit. This is a song request by Blige Harger, who's watching all the way from Indonesia. Can I get a W Blige in the chat? Because Blige is literally, I'm where Blige is right now, in Indonesia, tuning in, showing love, bringing the vibe. So thank you to Blige. This, as soon as I can put it on, this is just for you. Is it Talking to Midnight? I'm hoping I've got that right, otherwise I'm going to have to do some quick editing. Not editing, but you know what I'm saying, some deleting. All right, chat. Talking to Midnight. Oh, was it Moonlight? Bad feeling. It was Talking Moonlight. It was Midnight Fiction, so it's nothing. It was nothing like I said. Oh gosh, right. We're gonna try and put Midnight Fiction, chat. This is a song request. Oh god, this is killing me. I'm gonna have to get Spotify, guys, because I can't keep doing this on stream. It takes up too much energy, and like I know I'm not even paying attention to the chat right now. Right, Midnight Fiction, slowly coming on in the background. Slowly. You know what, Blige? I should have just ignored your song request and just been like, no, you can't have a request. But that would be unfair. So, Midnight Fiction is slowly, button by button, coming into view. Here we go, Midnight Fiction, Illit. Come on. Alright, here we go. We made it. Now, based on the language on the chat, on the song title, it looks like it's a Korean artist. So we'll see how that goes. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. And by the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Edward. I'm streaming from the north of England. These streams are all about hanging out, having a good time, just vibing. Literally nothing but good vibes. People watching from all over the world. And as always, if you are watching, I would love to know where you're watching from. With that being said, it's time to skip the advert and some Korean music. All right. Rajwanti is in the chat saying hello. What's up, Rajwanti? Nice to see you. Or Rajwanti, should I say? Oh, and Ronan, was on the stream the other night, his wife is in the chat and says, "I'm good." Ronan's sitting in the hospital. He told me to say, "Hey, oh no, well, I hope hope Ronan's doing okay." I didn't expect you to say Z, but yeah, I hope you guys are both doing okay, and I hope Ronan's good in particular. Jacob's back in the chat. What's up, Jacob? Always nice to see you, man. He says, I'm so sorry I missed last night. Jacob, never apologise, mate. Like I always say, it's lovely to have people here on the stream with us. Lovely to have you here hanging out. But if you can't make it, never any hard feeling. Everyone's got busy lives. It's not always possible to join the stream, so do not worry, mate. But I'm glad to have you with us tonight. And Huntsman is giving a very warm welcome, saying, Jacob! Hell yeah. Oh, and thank you, Blige. Says W. Edward for always engaging to everyone in the chat. You know what, guys? I try. I really do try. And going forward, I'm going to continue to keep doing that because it makes it fun for you, hopefully, and it makes it fun for me because, like I say, I get to read people's messages, see where you're watching from, learn a little bit about you. Maybe you learn a little bit about me. But yeah, always put stuff in the chat. And you know what, guys? I want to see this chat absolutely popping. The last few streams we've done, it's been a crazy amount of messages. It's been like anywhere from like 600 to like 1.2k messages, which is amazing for like a small little stream and a tiny little streamer. So W chat, and if you are out there, guys, Firstly, whoever just hit the like button, thank you so much. And up emojis, which I love to see. If you're out there, guys, spam some emojis up the side. Let me know how you're feeling. And to everybody who does get involved in the chat, I appreciate it so much because one, like I say, it makes it more fun for me because I see what's going on. People are sharing their views, requesting stuff, asking me questions, and hopefully it makes it more interesting for you guys as well because you can meet new people, hang out, chat in the comments yourself. So, W to everyone getting involved. Layla says, I wish Amelia was here. Well, you know what, Layla? I reckon she'll be here sooner or later. So fingers crossed she joins us soon. And if not, when she joins another stream, you'll have to catch up on how we get on. And thank you, Jacob, for the update. 306 subs. Hell yeah, guys. That's awesome. Like I've said before, I still owe you a stream for Blocks 200 subs. So I'm really behind that. Really, really behind that. But we're also doing the 500 subs house tour, which there's no way I can not deliver on that because I'm in my house right now. So I've literally just got to walk around it, no equipment required. But in any case, thank you for joining on the journey. Like I say, I'm streaming 5 days a week right now. It's I don't want to say it's a lot of work, but it's definitely like a lot of hours. But it's fun, and as I say, it makes it more fun for me when you guys get stuck in and involved because it makes me think that I'm like spending my time well. So love to you all, chat, and thanks for involved and thanks for joining the journey. And you know what, for real, guys, if you're watching right now, I've only been streaming like 5 months. If I can keep streaming for like a year and say I managed to blow up to like a couple of thousand, you guys right here right now will be the ones that are like, yeah, I was here when it was like 6 people. There's 6 people watching the stream right now. So we can continue growing, guys. 3 people on the stream. So if we can continue growing, guys, there'll be a time in a year or something where you'll be like, yeah, I remember when it was like not much going on. But the key thing is, we're all here now. We're vibing. We're putting tunes on. And speaking of tunes, if anyone's a song request, we can definitely put one on. Oh, this is a good tune, actually. So we'll let this one play in the background whilst I catch up with some comments. And Huntsman says stream isn't as chatty today. Yeah, Huntsman, this is what I'm thinking, man. But you know what? We got to just keep grinding, keep vibing and keep grinding. Because if people join the stream, YouTube will keep showing the stream to people. And if we're chatting all in here when they do join, people are going to feel encouraged to stick around and hang out and vibe with us. So keep up the energy, guys. Huntsman, thank you for dropping the energy in the chat. Huntsman says, yo, guys, please like it. Helps stream if you want. And also if you want, maybe subscribe. It helps Edward directly for free. No subscription cost, don't worry. What a real one Huntsman is. Like, I couldn't have worded that better myself. For real, guys, if you want, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It won't cost you anything, and it just means that you'll be able to come and hang out and vibe with myself when we go live. All right, let me catch up with some more chats. Huntsman said, Black Charger says, you're growing quite fast, Ed, with 306 subs already. You know, let me come back to that one. Funds Minded Prodigy says, are you Nigerian? I am not Nigerian. Good guess, but I'm English. Thank you for the question. And Blige says, yeah, you're going quite fast with 306 subs already. You know what, Blige? Honestly, I'd released like maybe 50 videos or something across long form and short form videos across maybe like the last year, and I had like 130 subs or something. From the last 5 or 6 weeks of streaming, I've like 2.5 times subscriber count. And don't get me wrong, I'm still absolutely tiny, but it just shows like the power of streaming and how people just jumping on, vibing along, enjoying the stream. It just shows you how people can want to join on that journey. So yeah, I'm enjoying the live, the real-time connection. And if it wasn't for my damn internet, who knows? Maybe I'd have like 330 subs or something wild. So yeah, thanks for the input, Blige. And you know what? I feel like it is a good like steady bit of growth. That's what I want. I just want to keep moving forward, bring you guys on the journey. Like always be a space where you guys can jump on and just have fun. Like as I say, without the viewers, I am nobody. So I appreciate you all joining me and spending your free time with me, and that's why I make it entertaining and fun. And Eva says, "Can you play Stateside Pink Pantheress?" Yes, we can put some Pink Pantheress. and Eva just repeated it: Stateside Pink Pantheress. Yes, we will put that on next. State Pink Pantheress. I've actually not heard that tune. I do like some of Pink Pantheress's music, but I've listened to that tune. Hunter saying, yo guys, please like, it helps the stream spread 100%. And thank you to everybody throwing up emojis, jumping in the chat, liking the chat, you real ones. Jacob says, maybe if when you stream, you should get a power bank so that the stream never dies unexpectedly. I think streaming works people's subs so that they come back later. Yeah, I think that's a fair shout, honestly, Jacob. And I think you're right. So, I don't know if you can see, but in this corner where I'm at right now, there's like by like the mantelpiece, I am going to actually turn this little area. I think I'm going to get like a desk. It's a bit random because I've got the TV there and I'm sitting on the sofa, but I think I'm going to get a desk and make that my little kind of like a vlogging area so I can do like my long form stuff from there and do streaming from there as well. So get a new laptop, get this new camera connected, and then actually I'm really going to start. I haven't told you guys this, but I think I'm going to start streaming in horizontal. Horizontal, that's right, yeah, horizontal landscape. Once I get this set up and like it's not just me like holding my phone like I'm doing now. Once we get the setup, like the desktop set up, I'm going to start streaming horizontally, and hopefully that'll be better quality for you guys, and hopefully you won't mind still jumping on. With that being said, let's put some Stateside by Pink Pantheress on. I'm going to do the thing where I use one hand, use my TV remote to put the tunes on. So, chat, I hope you do me a favour. Drop some things in the chat so I'm not coming back to an empty chat. But we're going to put some Pink Pantheress on, Stateside by Pink Pantheress. I believe Pink Pantheress is from London, and she's quite unique. I do rate her music. I feel like she's got a unique voice. There's a lot of vocalists in kind of like pop, dance music that can have similar sounding tones to the voice, whereas I think Pink Pantheress has got a pretty unique sound. Anyway, 48 million views. Pink Pantheress. This is featuring Zara Larsson. Probably got an advert, but I'm gonna skip the advert. But yeah, 48 million views. Oh, there's no advert, chat. We're rocking. Right. This is, as I say, Pink Pantheress. Oh, and Blage, just catching up to your comment, mate. Blage says, I can say with day one when you get to the thousands in the future. You know, for real, Blage, like I would absolutely love to build up a little bit. Like I'm not trying to be cocky, like, oh, I'm going to be massive. But if I could build up to a couple of thousand, like, and then I genuinely had day ones here that were like, yeah, I remember this guy. Like I was here from day one. Like I would love that because, like, even though that I'm the guy that's streaming and stuff, like I keep saying, without people watching, like I'm nobody. Mr. Beast without people watching him, he's nobody. That's just how it works. I think a lot of streamers forget that. I think streamers forget the fact that without their audience, and content creators forget that without their audience, they're no one, they're nothing. Like, and that's what it comes down to. And that's why I read comments out. That's why I try and remember people's names as much as possible. When people are like, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do," because I want people to feel like they actually came into the chat and felt like someone was remembering them, like not just treating them like a number. So if you're here, if you're vibing with me, I appreciate you guys. That being said, let's catch up with the chat. And Blage says, maybe you should set up your area with a desk and a couple screens to keep track of chat. That's a good shout, honestly. I'm thinking of doing, like, I say, I'm going to get a new laptop, this vlogging camera, and then use my phone, I reckon, for the chat. I might be using my iPad. It's a bit of a bigger monitor, but let's see. I'm not going to try and run before I can walk. How are you fixed? Saying, play Kneecap Hood. All right, another song request. Thank you, How are ya? Thank you for the song request. And Hunt says, wait, Edward, make a whiteboard behind you and write all the mods and like support us for when you get access to donation. Cool idea. Huntsman is a great idea. And I want everybody, listen, if you keep joining me for the next few weeks, few months, and you genuinely like coming on stream, hanging out, and it's something you do in your free time with me, I want you to have a say in like what it look like. So yeah, Huntsman, great idea. I love the idea of a whiteboard. There's a content creator I used to watch back in the day who like he'd written, this is like 10 years ago. So he'd like created a drawing of a glass, right? And he'd set the top of the glass, like he'd written in on this card, it said like 250k subs. It might have even been less, in fact. I think it was like a 20 or 50k subs one. And like as the subscribers went up, he'd like draw the water being a bit further up the glass, which I thought was like a fun idea. So yeah, Huntsman, I love that idea, man. And we'll have a mods board as well, because why the hell not? We can have a whiteboard, and like when people are doing mod things, we can just put them on the whiteboard. So hell yeah. And how are ya fixed says, well, how are ya's fixed? I think that means how are we? And how are ya? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Actually, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I was saying before, I've been feeling pretty rubbish today. Genuinely pretty down in the dumps, pretty depressed. And joining the stream is always a good thing for me, because it's not like I'm doing fake positive, but I'm trying to bring the positive energy for you guys, because it helps me. And putting myself in a headspace where I'm being positive, it naturally helps. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling, but yeah, my point is that I didn't have a great day. I've not had a great day. But honestly, being back on chat with you guys, chatting to familiar people like Blage, Jacob, Huntsman, of course, Eva the Diva, all of the crew. It's like, you know what I mean? It really helps. So thank you for everyone for joining me, because I'm doing it for my benefit. Like I'm doing it for people's benefit, but honestly, streaming helps me as well. Like it's a good way for me to kind of feel the positive energy. So that's why I always want to keep it positive in here as well, because like, what would be the point of me feeling all in my own head and then coming on and just like venting to you guys? So appreciate. We're going to try and keep the vibe strong in here. Liv XOX says you look Sung Hoon from Enhypen. I think that's a K-pop band. I don't look like a Korean pop star I look like, but if you say so. Shadow says, are those glasses real? What do you reckon, Shadow? Thanks, Balaj. It's prescription glasses. Hunter says, I don't think I'm an of when you get to the thousands of subs, unless you classify 3 weeks, never miss a stream, and is a mod as being an OG. Huntsman, your OG status is not even in question, man. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you're like a day one, because even though you weren't here for the first couple of streams, like, the support you've shown me and the energy you've brought to the chat in a very short space of time is unreal. So, without question, Huntsman, like, and you know what as well, guys? I was thinking, call me stupid, call me deluded, call me vain, but I was thinking when I get to 1,000 subs, I might do, if I get to 1,000 subs, I might do something fun, like do like a t-shirt giveaway or like some sort of like thing for like where people, if they feel like they're a day one and they're rocking with me and they want to still hang out, like I feel like a little something's involved. Maybe a digital piece of art. Maybe it's like, I don't know, a postcard that I post all the way you in your part of the world. I don't know, guys. Again, I'm open to ideas, but I feel like that if we make it to 1,000 subs, that could be a fun thing to do. Shadow Skits, Imagine asks, wow, are those plants real? Jacob said, did I miss yesterday? Well, you know what, Jacob? The chat was popping off yesterday. Popping off. But we missed you. And just general vibes, man. I can't think of anything huge. We had someone try and troll Huntsman again, but Huntsman dealt with him. I dealt with him. And that was the end of that. And Jacob says, maybe the whiteboard could be for song requests. Like it. That's what I mean, guys. Like, I'm not going to keep it real with you. When I watch like content creators and stuff, when they've got like little notice boards or stuff like that, whiteboards, I like it as well. So I think it's a good idea, to be fair. So hopefully, let me show you what I'm on about. You can't really see, but here's my mantelpiece, right? Here's the rest of the room. So I'm thinking, even though it doesn't really work, because I've got the TV there, I'm going to essentially like cut off a bit of this space here with the room and just like have the plants on one side. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, chat. But I'm going to give it a go. How are you, Fix? Says, Edward, we love you because you low-key care, like, low-key for real shit, bro. Yes, bro. Oh, you know what, how are you? I think this is it first seeing you in the chat, and I always love it when someone joins the chat and they bring good energy. Literally, they're like vibing with me, or they're like saying positive things in the comments. Like, honestly, you are so welcome, man. If you're a man, but whoever you are, you're so welcome. And genuinely, I really appreciate that. Like, I'll always try and read your guys' comments. I'll always try and put energy. I'll always try and, like I say, remember your names, build personal relationships with, because that's what's fun to me. Like, it's nice getting to know people from all over. So how are you, Fixed? In a long rambling way, that's my way of saying thank you, mate. I appreciate it, and big up to yourself. What else? I think Hawaii's been swearing, but hopefully not too much swearing's going on. Layla says no swear. Hawaii Fix says no swearing. Good lad. Good fellow, Higher Fixed. What else have we got in here? Oh gosh, not again. Dogs are God's gifts. End is nigh and only Jesus saves. This world's passing by for eternity. You know what, dog's gift? Like, everyone is entitled to their opinion, right? But genuinely, when we join the stream, we don't want like end of world prophecies. So guys, if you're just joining the stream, my name's Edward. I'm streaming from the north of England, and I love it when people get involved in the chat. I love it when they jump in, they say who they are from, etc. But we've got dogs are God's gift. You've probably seen the comments already. And he's like, the end is nigh and only Jesus saves. This world is passing away for eternity. Like, I genuinely respect the dedication to Jesus, a man like Jay Crizzle, but at the same time, come on, the end is nigh. Like I was just saying before, like I've been depressed today. Like I don't need more depression. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. And thank you, Blage. Yeah, Edward is not religious. Do keep chatting here and sharing your thoughts. Now, 100%, like 100% dogs are God's gift, literally, man, or missus, whoever you might be. Opinions are so welcome. Like differences of opinion are so welcome. Like not conversation, like discussion, also welcome. But yeah, let's try to keep the vibe positive. Like mention Jesus if you want, but the old end of the world is nice stuff. Let's try and keep it chill with that. Hunter says, yo, Edward, when you do Roblox stream, please let me teach you grace. Huntsman, I don't even know what grace is, so 100% you're going to be teaching me, my friend. How he fixes legit day one's like, bro, come one day, be day one for real. Sugar, bro, Loki, bro. Well, how he fix? You're definitely bringing like a very like positive. Positive is that the word? Powerful energy. Either way, how he fix? I like the fact you're jumping in and vibing, so keep doing your thing. And Huntsman says also yesterday that troll came back at the end. I dealt with that faster than the speed of light. Yeah, Huntsman did. Huntsman was on it. And yeah, Blash, you know, Blash, for real, you're always like a very calm. You're like a very calm presence in the chat. Someone will say something crazy, and you'll be like, "Actually, Edward's not swearing," or like something like that. You'll just keep it really chill. And I don't think you've spoken on my behalf once, and it's not been what I would have said. So, doubly Blash. And Huntsman talking about the troll who we saw yesterday. Huntsman is on a mission, so guys, join in the chat. My name's Edward. We've got moderator Huntsman is in the chat, who does a great job of moderating. We've got a few mods on the chat actually, but shout out Huntsman in particular because he's extra vigilant. And yesterday we had a troll come on the stream, but the troll was trying to come at us with like multiple different names, usernames, whatever. But we said goodbye to the troll because it's all good vibes here. No trolling, humor, yes, banter, yes, but trolling, no, no, no. And Hunter says, also, Edward, did you give me mod in the comments for after streaming? No, it's fine. Huntsman, I'm not going to lie, mate. I forgot all about it. Let me look into it. I'm not holding back on you. You do an absolutely killer job. But the only option I've got right now when I go on options is remove a standard moderator. So I don't want to remove Ola in case you're like, what's going on? But trust me, mate, we'll get you on as next level moderator, as I say. And if we can make a Discord, then you already know I need your help with that. Bjorn Depp said, hi, what's up, Bjorn Depp? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Nice to have you with us. And HGHGF says, greeting. I'm a being from the planet Asia, located 100 light years from Earth. I'm transmitting a signal across the void of space to establish contact with humanity. Do you receive this message? HGHGF, we receive your message loud and clear. And although there's a strong possibility you may be a human or a bot trolling me, imagine if you really were a being from the planet Asia, 100 light years from Earth. That would be crazy. And you know what? Just in case you are, I'm not trying to offend you. So what's up to you, HGHGF? And what's up to everybody that's watching stream right now, guys? If you are watching, do me a favor, hit the like button. I want to show it, YouTube to show it to as many people as possible, and you hitting the like button really helps me do that. So come on, guys, don't hold back on me. What else have we got? Layla says raw. Thank you, Layla, taking me back to old school Scene Kid vibes. Oh, and Huntsman has just squished that comment saying, "Yo, HGH, that ain't a real planet. I studied astrophysics. I would know. You can fool me, but you can't fool the Huntsman." Hunter says, would you call me calm? Maybe. Huntsman, I would call you steady. I would call you reliable. I would call you... what else would I call you? Apart from legendary. I think of single positive words here. Enthusiastic. I'd also call you enthusiastic, Huntsman, because like you're passionate. That's a better word for it. Passionate. You're a passionate Huntsman, and that is worth its weight in gold to me. So W Huntsman, and W everybody who is in the chat. We've got Aim1 W or Amon W says Slay Girl. Thank you, whatever your name is, Amon W. I appreciate that. All right, let me get back to the comments. Blage says Slay Amon W. All right, Hunter says, I don't know, I'm kind of a mess. I'm mostly tired and kind of chaotic, sugar and caffeinated rush. Well, Huntsman, don't go too crazy with the caffeine like I've told you before, or the sugar for that matter. Don't go too crazy. And Huntsman says, also, I don't actually know if being a mod here actually makes me a mod comments after streaming in vids too. I will have to look at that, Huntsman. Oh, what's up? And Jazz is back in the chat. What's up to you, Jazz? Always lovely to have you here with us. Like I keep telling people, one of my favourite parts about streaming is meeting people from all over the world. We literally have people in from this country, America, India, Spain, Estonia, Lithuania, South America, the list goes on. And we've also got Jazz, who is in from Canada, I believe. So what's up to you, Jazz? Always nice to have you in the chat with us. Huntsman has confirmed the fact that the other planet mentioned is not real. So Huntsman, good work, because I wouldn't have known that, I'm not going to lie. But Jacob says, so you know every single planet in this infinite universe. And he says, not every one of them, but some of them, yes. Okay, so we don't think it's a real thing. I'm going to guess it's probably not a real planet, but Huntsman, I'm sure you can research that. TM says, yo, friend, how to start a conversation with a cute girl? Good question. I reckon it's probably the same as talking to any girl, whether they're cute or not. Just chat to them. Just ask them how they're doing. Maybe if they're doing something like, let's say they're in a bookshop, and you could be like, "Oh, you like this book, or you like that art, like that author," or maybe they're just chilling, and you're like, "Oh, do you mind if I join you?" Like, what's your name? I'm Mogger. Yeah, thanks for the question, Mogo. I guess just like, you know what, guys, I'm not some sort of expert with ladies, but what I do know is that women, rule number one, don't like to be creeped out. So don't creep out women. And I reckon that's a really good way to start a conversation. So, Moga, don't be creepy, be friendly, be polite, and go from there. And hi, by the way, to you, Moga, well as well. Like, yeah, nice to see you in the chat. I think this is your first time here. And thank you for everybody welcoming. Genuinely, W Huntsman, W Blanche, thank you to everybody tagged to welcome people to the chat. It's not compulsory by any means, but when you're in the chat and you welcome someone in, I really, really appreciate that. So, W to you guys. And W as well to everybody that's hitting the like button. It's been pretty slow on the likes today, guys. I would love it if we could get to like 20 or 30 likes. Watching. Either way, it's nice to have you here with me. Like I told you before, I was not feeling vibes for life in general today, everybody. I'm just going to keep it real. I really wasn't. I was feeling a bit stressed out, worn down, didn't enjoy my day, and it just felt like, yeah, it felt like a rubbish day, honestly. And I knew I was going to jump on the stream with you guys, and every time I stream, I don't want to say like, oh, it cures my mood, because, you know, if you're unhappy in life, it doesn't cure that underneath unhappiness. Genuinely, when I jump on stream and chat with you guys, and like people are talking, and I recognise familiar faces, it's lovely, and it really means a lot. So I appreciate you joining me. Appreciate everybody who engages, jumps in the chat, subscribes, hits the like button, whatever it might be. Even if you just want to throw up some emojis at the chat, you don't want to talk, you just want to sit back and vibe. Either way, I always appreciate you joining me, and I'm hoping that it's going to be an awesome rest of the stream. It's been a good one so far. We've got regular crew in the building. In fact, you know what, guys? Let me just do a quick shout out for you all. So we've got Layla here, we've got Jacob here, we've got Huntsman here, we've got Bladge Harger here. Eva the Diva is somewhere. We've got Mogger XTM who's joined the conversation for the first time. Who else is up in this building? Let me find out, everybody. I said Layla, right? And we've got Jazz watching all the way from Canada. Sorry, Jazz, I know that's not a good Canadian accent, but I want to show you some love. And we've also got How Are Ya Fixed, who maybe he's here, maybe he's not. But he was here. And if you're watching, you're here right now with me. So let's catch up with the comments. And Natalie Bancroft's here as well. It says, Natalie Bancroft says, I like to subscribe because that's how it's at 11. Natalie Bancroft, you are a real one. Thank you so much. And we're now on 12 likes. So love to everybody's hitting that like button, jumping in the chat with me. I feel like it's Huntsman who's throwing up those emojis at the side. Absolutely love it. So W Huntsman, W everybody who's getting involved. Appreciate you all. All right then, so let me get back to the comments. We've also got Jackson Russell here. What's up, Jackson? He was on the stream yesterday, I believe. Like I say to you, it is so nice to have people that come back on the stream with me, because it makes me think that they're having a good time, they're enjoying hanging out with me. And yeah, the more you hang out and the more you vibe with me, the better it is for us all. So love to everybody that's on the stream with me. And what else have we got here? How I Fix says, you're not live, you're free in real life. Wake up, low-key buffering, bro. My brain cannot compute with that right now. But let me catch up. We've got Blanche saying, yeah, the algorithm isn't really helping out. We know what, guys, the algorithm is a cruel, fickle friend, which is especially important why we all get stuck involved, jump in the chat, jump on the vibes. And like I say, imagine if in like a couple of months' time, you guys are with me, you've been here since the first weeks, and I'm not saying we blew up, but we got to like a few thousand, or let's say a few hundred people watching. Imagine like Huntsman, Blige, Jacob, everybody else vibing here. Imagine if we got to like hundreds of stream, and you'd be like, yeah, I was here, day one, I've been here a while. So big up to you, everybody. It's getting a little bit bigger each time we stream. More people jump on. It's even more fun. If you haven't hit subscribe already. I'm streaming 5 days of the week right now, and it's a lot of fun. So that's the comments. What else? Huntsman is dropping astronomy facts, saying if NASA drops the Chandra telescope, a telescope made for X-rays, that will slow progression for discoveries. Interesting. For anybody that doesn't know, Huntsman is our resident astronomy expert. Well, I don't want to speak for you, Huntsman, but I feel like he's certainly a passionate astronomy fan. And Blige says, spam the heart, lol. Yeah, guys, if you're out there, if you are out watching the stream and you possess fingers, do me a favour and either jump in the chat, tell me where you're watching from, or spam the like button. Not spam the like button, spam the emoji button at the side. I absolutely love it when I see like emojis streaming at the side. It makes it fun. I see the chat popping off. It gets me more pumped up. So big up to you if that's you getting stuck in right now. Huntsman said, how do you know? How did you know? Well, Huntsman, I knew because you always bring the passionate energy, man. So, heck yeah. Layla says, Amelia's not here. Well, I'm hoping Amelia will join us in a little bit. Maybe she's busy. She might have stuff going on. And Withered Boy X is back in the chat and says, hi, what's up, Withered Boy X? Nice to have you in the chat with us again. Blige just says, thoughts on new metal? Thank you for the question, Blige. You know what? I am inexperienced when it comes to new metal. Like Linkin Park, would you call Limp Bizkit new? That's not new metal, that's like rap rock, right? But Linkin Park is my only real exposure to new metal. So not against it, but just pretty inexperienced. Let me catch up. Huntsman says, I studied it for like 2 or 3 years, and since they're interchangeable, astrophysics as well. They're both almost the same, but astronomy is about mapping and location, and this is about how and what. Interesting, and thank you for clarifying, Huntsman, because I'm not going to lie, I didn't know. My scientific knowledge is actually really weak. So thanks for educating me, mate. Withered Boy X says, what's the live about? The title, Withered Boy X, the point of this stream is literally all about positive vibes. We're chilling, we're hanging out, we've got people watching from all over. Every time we stream, it's just about getting together. The world is a pretty negative place. The internet can be pretty negative with all the rage baiting, hate watching, engagement baiting, clip farming, trolling, all of that. So every time I stream, every time you guys jump on the stream with me, it's literally just about trying to create a little bit of positive energy. I've not had a good day today. I was telling the chat, but joining the stream helps me because, as I say, I'm trying to spread a little bit of positive energy with you guys. Love to have a like button for the 15th time. I really appreciate that. And if you're watching and you're enjoying and you're vibing along with me, hit the subscribe button. We're going live 5 days of the week at the moment. And I love when people get involved. So I'm going to get back to the comments if you're out there. My name's Edward. I'm streaming from England. I love hearing where people are from. So if you've not told me where you're from, jump in the comments and let me know. I'll be happy to give you a shout out. Well, you fix this hot take. Most people aren't burned out from working too hard. They're burned out from living with zero direction. That is a hot take. And I don't want to say controversial, but it's food. I don't know if I could fully agree with that because I feel like if you work in a sweatshop for 60 hours a week, 6 days a week, 6 hours, 6 days a week, I feel like you being burnt out might not just be from lack of direction. It could be from genuinely just being burnt out. So I get what you're saying there, how you fixed. And Melissa Howden says hi. She says hello, and then she says hi and says, do you remember me? Yes, I do, Melissa, and it's nice to see you back in chat. What's up to you? Blige says, drop in a comment if you have any questions or any thoughts, share it with us. 100% like questions for me, questions for the chat. If you want a shout out even, let me know when you bought you. And Melissa says, 15 likes, do you remember me? Yes, I do indeed, Melissa. Thank you very much, and thank you for the shout out on the likes. I would love to reach like 30 likes. The likes have been getting a little bit slower lately. Am I getting boring? Are you guys getting tougher to please? I don't know, but in any case, if we can pump up the likes a little bit, that'd be super helpful. It shows the stream to more people. And yeah, that'd just be a great thing. So thank you to everybody that takes the time to like the stream. Withered Boy X says, I'm from England too. Hell yeah, what's up to you, Withered Boy X? Nice to see another English fellow on the stream. Huntsman is saying, I just hit the jackpot, Well, I don't know whether that's a real thing, a real gambling thing, whether you're talking metaphorically. But either way, Huntsman, I'm happy that you're happy. And Jacob says, where's It's Your Boy Suplesh? Good question, and I don't know. He may be on his way. And Melissa Howard's from Grimsby, the sunny seaside town of Grimsby. I'm pretty sure it's by the sea. Could be totally wrong on that, chap. I'm fairly confident because that's where they have the massive fish factory, right? Withered Boy X says it's 8:50 for me. Well, it is 8:50 in the evening for myself as well. And if you're joining me for the first time, maybe you've been here before, maybe you've watched previously, but I'm streaming from little old England right now. So yeah, 8:50 for me as well, Withered Boy. But obviously, you just said you're in England as well, so obviously it's going to be the same time zone. But in any case, thanks for sharing, Withered Boy. Okay, yeah. So it's not a situation. I don't want to turn it into some beef drama situation, but TJ, aka Suplesh, said he might not come on stream because him and Huntsman have been like squabbling a little bit or not seeing eye to eye in the comments. To which I replied, "Look, Huntsman's a great mod." Oh no, not this. Sorry, but I can't handle that right now. Basically, yeah, Huntsman's a real one, and TJ was just like, "Look, he's getting on my nerves," and I was like, "Look, Huntsman's a real one. Hope you guys can straighten it out." So that's all there is to it. There's no major beef, no major drama. And as I say, guys, the stream's all about good vibes. And peace out to everybody that's watching the stream right now. If you're watching, show a little love, hit the like button. We're trying to get shown to as many people as possible. And Melissa says, "Yes, Grimsby's on the coast. You are correct." Thank you for clarifying, Melissa. I felt like it was obviously on the coast, but I was also just being like really slow, honestly. Okay, let's put. This is a good tune as well, to be fair. All right, let me go back to the comments though, chat. Let me see what the chat is saying. And John Hyorth Larson is back in the chat and says, "Please say hi to my 6-year-old son, Eskild." Well, Johnny Hyorth, hello to you and hello to your 6-year-old son. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. You'll have to remind me, Johnny. Is it Norway that you watch? I feel like it's Norway that you watch from. Let me know in the comments. But either way, I'm saying hello to you and your family. What's up to you all? Huntsman is also a good geographer. Good to know. Oh, God. Melissa says, I won't repeat the football chant that Melissa says, but I'll repeat the last part. It's England all the way. Love that. I love the pro-English energy. But guys, no matter where you're from in the world, whether you're from my country, whether you're from, not a million, but 1,000, 3,000 miles away around the world, excuse me, you are most welcome. And as I say, it's lovely to have people watching from all over. I know we've got Blind Chat, who's from Indonesia. Excuse me, we've got myself from England. We've got Johnny Hyorth Larson, who I believe might be from Norway. Let me catch up. Denmark, Johnny, I apologise. Well, listen, right, so we've got myself, we've got Johnny in Denmark, we've got Blaj in Indonesia. Who else have we got? We've got a lot of watchers, a lot of Indian viewers that tune in as well. So the point is, guys, is that it doesn't matter where you're from, it's about where you're going, and you're appreciated no matter who you are and where you stream from. Let me catch up with some more comments. Jacob is filling in the chat about Walsall. Apparently they're doing pretty well. Sounds like they're doing pretty well. And Huntsman says also, Edward, Suplesh threatened to time people out for no reason for some reason. Yeah, guys, we just keep the timeouts nice and chill. We don't want to go heavy on the timeouts. It's all about the vibes in here. So we're only going to time people out if they go crazy. They like put something racist in the comment or some weird comment. But otherwise, timeouts are going to be kept to a minimum. All about fun in here. Guys, excuse me, I've got a real frog in my throat, as we say in England. Kakarani, aka Chris, says, "Edward, remember me?" And Edward, remind me what my name is. You know what it is, right? Krishna, it's nice to see you in the chat. What's up to you? I've got yourself, and I've also got Teju, who joins from an account called Sunny. And he's like, Edward, what's my name? And I tell him every time, your name is Teju. And I think he enjoys me remembering his name when he's on the Sunny account. And Kakarani, aka Krishna, I reckon you like remembering your name as well. So shout out to you. Let me catch up. There's a bit of fart talk, but we'll skip past that. With the Boy X says, it's my birthday in 10 days, by the way. Well, early happy birthday to you, Withered Boy X. If you jump on the stream when your birthday is, and I'll be happy to give you a big birthday shout out. And Blash says, Kakarani back at it again. Yeah, Kakarani. The relentless Kakarani. Johnny says, say red porridge with cream. I really hope like a troll comment or like in Denmark saying red porridge with cream means like something really terrible. I really hope it doesn't. I hope you're not trolling me, Johnny. Maybe it's just my accent. I don't know. But in any case, it's nice to have you on the stream, Johnny. Like I say, I genuinely get a kick out when people tell me they're from like, oh, I'm from Denmark, or I'm from Estonia, or I'm from Pakistan, or I'm from India. Like, that's fun to be honestly. Like, I really enjoy that. What else have we got in here? Blaj says, take some time and get a glass of water, Edward. You know what, Blaj? I'm going to do just that. Thank you for the recommendation. Oh, that is good. I feel refreshed. I feel ready to talk to you, chat. I was about to say reborn then. I don't feel that fresh, but I feel good. Melissa's throat is killing me. Well, you know what, Melissa? A glass of water for you. If you've got some lemon at your house, I'd recommend putting a squeeze of lemon in a cup, and that will help your throat for real. Let me catch up with the comments. Dobby Snuffy says, hello, mate. How are you doing? Dobby Snuffy, nice to see you in the chat. I think this is the first time I've seen your username. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm just chilling. I was telling the chat before, I've not had the best day, but since jumping on stream, it's always been a positive vibe with you guys. So, love to you all watching. I know we've probably got some new viewers watching for the first time, so I'll quickly say that my name is Edward. I'm here in the north of England. We get people watching from all over. We've got Blaj from Indonesia, John Hjorth Larsen from Denmark. We've got other people, Kakarani, who I think is in England, to be fair. But in any case, we've got people tuning in from all over, and it's always nice to have new and familiar faces. So, W to all the regular viewers. I appreciate you being here. W to everyone who's joining the stream for the first time. It's really nice to have you here. And by the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, join the vibe. Do me a favour, hit subscribe. We're streaming 5 days a week, and you'll get notified when I go. And if you want to do me a small but important favour, hit the like button. The likes are like an all-time low this evening. It's crazy, guys, because like the vibes are strong in here, the chat's going off. But normally we get like 30, 40 likes by this point in the stream. So if you're watching, do me a favour, hit the like button. YouTube showing the stream to more people. Meanwhile, the chat is saying, Huntsman says, how has it been already an hour on the stream? What? This is the thing, man. On stream, and it goes so quickly. When I'm in work, my lunch break goes so quickly. When I'm working, work goes so slowly. When I stream, it goes like, that's a terrible clip. Let me do that again. That's still pretty weak. One more time. It goes like that. So an hour goes really quickly. I've been on like nearly 55 minutes, and it's just flown by. So thank you for everybody getting involved, jumping in the comments. If you're out there, get stuck in. I want to hear where you're at, where you're watching from. And if you don't want to comment, just throw up some emojis at the side. What else have we got? Blaj says, I'll be hopping off at 9 p.m. for Edward or 3 a.m. for me. Blaj, that's in 1 minute's time, so it's a perfect chance for me to give you a big shout out right now. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's like 3 a.m. in Indonesia for you, so I really appreciate you joining. I know you've got insomnia, so hopefully the stream helps a little bit before bed. Maybe it's like a stream. Maybe I should start playing soothing music just for you, Blaj, before you go to bed. But in any case, man, it's always nice to have you with us. Thank you for doing a great job in the chat. I've just been a chill guy. And I look forward to chilling with you and chatting on the next stream that you join. So big up to you, Blaj, and sleep well. Amtar Hashmi says there is a rap called Humpia Kawale from Durandar. Listen to that. You'll love that. It's not copyrighted. You know what? I'm going to keep it real with you, Amtar. I'm going to have to screenshot that because I simply won't remember that. But I'll try Humpia and I'll see what comes up. Oh, Humpia. You've not trolled me, have you? That's not Humpia. I hope that's not a troll. I don't know. With some of these song titles, chat, it could be a troll. No way. And Miss Jade says, hello. Fancy seeing you here. What's up to you, Miss Jade? So me and Miss Jade are connected on TikTok. I had to think of time then. Me and Miss Jade are connected with friends on TikTok, and I've joined some of Miss Jade's lives before, and she's always very friendly and always been very encouraging to me. I actually took a break from post on there for like 6 weeks, and Miss Jade, you were the only person to reach out to me and say, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I've not seen you posting for a while, and I really appreciated that. So go check Miss Jade out on TikTok. She's very nice. Like myself, I believe she's vegan. But it's nice to see you, Miss Jade. I did not expect to see you here this evening, so big up to you. What else have we got in the chat? Oh, and also, Miss Jade, if you are watching, the reason I haven't been part of the reason why I've not been streaming, not been posting on TikTok really, is because I've been doing more streaming, and I've been doing more streaming in general, and I think I'm going to do some streams on TikTok as well, or maybe like cast this stream from YouTube to TikTok. But either way, I really like the instantaneousness of streaming. So, Miss Jade, I'm rambling, but if you're watching, W to you. That's a 3. That's not a W. W. Oh, I'm making myself cringe right now, chat. Miss J, W to you. W to everybody in the chat who's watching right now. I appreciate you being here. What else have we got? Dobby Snuffy says, are you from the UK? You sound British. Yes, Dobby. I'm from England. Sunny old England. So your suspicions were correct. Blaj says, welcome everyone. If you're new here, feel free to share your thoughts or just chill out. Drop some comments and like stream if you want to. I could not have put it better myself. 100% guys, if you're here for the time, this stream is all about just being chill, spreading some positive vibes, hanging out in the stream, making friends. And as I say, the chat is there for you to get chatty in. And I'm going to read out yours and show you some love as well. So yeah, W Blarge, thank you for that message. Dobby says, greetings. Oh, Miss Jade says, missing you over on TikTok. Glad to see you're doing well. Miss Jade, I was just telling the chat before, I was feeling a bit down in the dumpster, but jumping on stream genuinely does help me because I like chatting to people. I see familiar faces, and it's just nice to connect with people. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing some streams, streaming 5 days of the week at the moment. So if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button so you see the lives when I go live, and just join the fun, guys. And also, if you want to go really crazy, hit the like button. This is like a terrible like ratio. I know everyone's in here chilling. I'm having fun. We've got some regular OGs in the chat. But where are the likes, guys? I don't want to sound greedy, but I'm feeling insecure right now. Let me catch up on some comments. And Chris says, damn, I'm back. When's he ending it? Well, not just yet, Chris. We've got maybe another... I reckon we do the half an hour chat. What do you reckon? I reckon we can get to another strong half an hour. See if we can get the vibes going strong in here. Maybe if we can even crank them up a notch. What do you reckon? Oh, I misread that. Chris says, damn, I'm back when he's ending it. Don't worry, Chris. I'm ending it. Another half an hour, mate. Dobby says, you look like Thor, the god of thunder. Well, you know what? I've definitely been called worse things than thunder. So, W Dobby. And Lindsay says, hi. What's up to you, Lee? Nice to see you back in the chat again. Withered Boy X says, you've got more likes than my average. Well, Withered Boy, you know what? It's all relative, I guess. It's like, if I should got 18 likes, he'd probably cry himself to sleep. If someone that had never done a day in their life, like from my first live, if I got 18 likes on my first live, I'd have been buzzing. So it's all relative, I guess. Let me get back to the chat. Amtar is saying again, there is a rap called Humpia Karnewale. So yes, I will put that on, Amtar. Thank you for the recommendation. You keep saying it, but don't worry, I've seen the comment. What else have we got? What else have we got in here? Blash says, all right, this is my time. Keep me vigilant, Hunter, and have a great rest of your stream, Edward. W, everyone. W, Blash. Thank you so much, Blash. I genuinely see you as like a linchpin, like a cornerstone of the chat. For real. I'm not just buttering you up, as we say over here. For real. Like, I see you as like a really important community member, stream member. So never any pressure to join, but when you are here, Blash, I really appreciate it. So W, Blash, and sleep well, man. Chris O'Reilly says, Walsall, I'm going to be posting often. Haven't been feeling good lately, but I'm going to start doing more fitness challenges. Hell yeah. Chris, love to hear that, man. Everybody, if you're watching this right now, go check out Chris's channel. He's got the orange profile picture with the C on it, and he's been making his own videos. Amtar, yes, I will listen to the tune. You've been very, very persistent. I don't know how many times you posted it, but you know what, Amtar? I'm going to put it on right now, so let me scroll up. I'm really, really hoping it comes on, and I've not been trolled. Because I don't know sometimes. Right. Oh, no, come on. Oh, God. Chat, if you're there, I need you to... Ooh, Bladge was the top fan at the moment. 25 XP. That's awesome. Oh, no, it's saying zero watchers. Guys, have I fallen off that badly? I've fallen off. I've gone from like 20 watchers to 0 watchers. The fall off is crazy. I hadn't even come up yet before I fell off. Right, we're going for this song, which I really hope is not a troll song. This is a make or break moment. This was requested by, I believe, Antia. Ooh, this could be it. Chat, we're going to find out in a minute whether I've been trolled or not, but it looks like a legit song. So here we go. This was requested by... All right. In the Indian vibes, all the way from England. Here we go. Let me catch up with the comments. So this is Amtar Hashmi who says there is a rap called Humpia Karniwale. So I'm hoping this is the one. Let me catch up. Well, a lot of deleted comments. Huntsman says, Daily Space Fact, the Parker space probe, not only being the fastest thing ever launched, it touched the sun's atmosphere without taking damage to how it was made. Damn. Thank you for the space fact, Huntsman. Much appreciated. Layla says, I've got to go. Bye, y'all. Layla, nice to see you. Great to have you here with us, and have a good rest of your night. With says, everyone thinks I'm young, but I keep telling them I am neanimorphic. Okay. Lily says, hi. What's up, Lily? Good to see you in the chat. How are you doing? All right. What else have we got in here? What else have we got? Oh, Snuffy says, nice to meet you, my brother. Don't know whether that's for me or for somebody else, but Dobby, it's very nice to meet you, and thank you to whoever hit the like button. We're on 19 likes, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a really fun stream. I've had a lot of great times on it already, but the likes just blow my mind. How like we got like 40, 50 likes, and now we're down to 19 and 20. Like I was saying, I don't know if you heard me. The fall off is crazy. I've not even come up yet, and I'm already falling off. So guys, if you're out there, do me a favour and hit the like button. But just as I say that, just thinking, oh, the end is nigh before I even got where I wanted to be. Moonery in the chat. What's up, Moonery? Moonery says hello. Love to see it. And we've also got Timer. Timer, who says, how are you? Timer, if you're still watching, I'm doing very well. Thank you for being here. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Hello to you. How are you doing? So Amtir requested a song. It's a rap song, but I think this is like the original that the rap song must have been sampled from. But in any case, I'm enjoying the Indian tunes. Well, I don't know if this is Bollywood, like specifically. I think it's Bollywood. So I don't want to be disrespectful and be like, oh, Indian tunes. But to be fair, it is Indian tunes, so maybe I'm getting too paranoid. With the boy X says, I'm staying for another half hour. With X, that's because you're a real one. You're almost as real as whoever just hit the like button. 20 likes, guys. That's what I'm talking about. We need to hit at least 30 likes. If we don't hit 30 likes by the end of the stream, I'm going to have a tantrum. I'm going to have a major tantrum because the stream's been going off recently there. Let's smash that like button, guys. Let's get YouTube to show the stream to more people. Meanwhile, the comments say, Huntsman says, yo, Edward, I think Moo deserves moderator, to be honest. Moonery. You know what I think about what Huntsman had to say? What I think about what Huntsman just said then about you being a moderator. Did you want to know? I think he's absolutely right. You're a moderator. Go, Moonery. Hell yeah. And to be honest with you guys, I'm gonna have to rein these mods in a little bit, because every time we stream, we get more and more people to be like, "Can I be mod? Can I be mod? Can I be mod?" Which, of course, we want as many people to be mods as possible. But sometimes the problem comes when the mods all jump on the stream and there's like 10 mods, 12 mods, and everyone's going to be a mod. So we are going to have to rotate some mods. But nonetheless, Mooner, you deserve to be a mod, mate. It's great to have you on the stream with us. And like I was saying to the chat before, I don't know if you guys heard, if and when I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do some sort of, if not a way, some sort of way for like people, if they feel like they're a day one or they want to say like, yeah, I was here, I want to feel like some way to acknowledge that. So like Huntsman said, maybe it's a whiteboard in the background, and everyone who feels like they're a day one or an OG, whatever you want to call it, maybe they notch on the whiteboard or something. And if you are joining the chat for the very first time, my name's Edward. I'm streaming here from little old England. The theme of the room, or the theme of the conversation, is vibes. Every time I join, I want it to be positive vibes for you guys. I was saying before that I've not had a great day. I'm really down in the dumps, to be honest with you, chat. Really down in the dumps. Like full on depressed, to be perfectly honest with you. But joining the stream, it's not like it cures all my problems in the world. But for the time that I am on the stream with you, I want to bring the positive energy to you guys, and all the nice comments, seeing the good vibes in the chat, it helps me. So W to everyone who's watching, liking, subscribing. I appreciate you all. What else have we got? And Timer says, I'm okay, lol. You said my name was crazy. Here. Well, Timer, if you come back to more streams, I can do loads of shout outs. It's what it's all about. I read the comments, I read the questions, I interact with you, you interact with me. That's what I want this stream to be about. So thank you, Timer, for joining the stream. It's nice to see you here. If you haven't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, see the lives come up. I don't know why I said it like that. So you see the lives come up. And otherwise, let's get back to the comments. And Brooke, another absolute linchpin of the chat, says, Edward, what's up to you, Brooke? So nice to see you here, for real. Honestly, for anyone who doesn't know, Brooke goes by the name Baby222 on here, and she's just an absolute gem. One of the people who I can guarantee is going to bring really nice, positive energy. And from what I recall, she's not had the easiest time at the moment. So I hope you're doing okay still. I know you had some family situation going on, like a bereavement, and it didn't sound easy at all. So appreciate you checking in. It's always lovely to us. So W Brooke. Oh, and Huntsman showing some vibes as well. Withered Boy X says, I don't need to be mod, but I'd appreciate it. Withered Boy, I'm sure someone has probably answered this. Maybe Huntsman has. But like I'm saying, we need to rotate the mods because the situation is getting absolutely crazy, guys. There's so many people that are mods, which I love. But if we have like 20 mods, it kind of defeats the purpose of having mods because we want to keep like a small number of mods. And that way they can keep an eye on the chat. There's not too much crazy timing out, left, right, and centre really going on. But with the Boy X, keep showing up to the stream and we will definitely rotate you in as a mod. So, yeah. And the way it is well, right? If you jump on the stream, it's your first time. And some people, I've had it right. I've had people jump on the stream and be like, no, hello, hi. Just literally be like, give me mod. And I think that's wild. I think that's wild to like jump on anyone's live. Because you wouldn't do that in real life, would you? You wouldn't be like, just burst into a group and be like, give me mod, like, make me a moderator, make me a chairman. You wouldn't do that. So I think it's, I don't want to be a hater, guys, but I think it's a little bit rude, honestly, when people join a stream and don't even say hello. They're like, give me mod. Like, you got to build the trust. You got to build the trust. This is what this is about. With that being said, let me get back to the comments. And thank you everybody for welcoming Brooke into the room. Huntsman, you're great at this. Moonu, you're great at this. Blage, when he's here, is great at this. And Jacob as well. Thanks to everybody who takes the time to welcome new chat members to the chat because, honestly, guys, that's what this is about. I'm going to do my best to vibe with you guys and like hang out. But when you guys are so nice and respectful and polite and friendly to one another, it literally just pumps up the vibe like by 5x. So big up to you. Brooke says she's doing the best she can. Thanks for asking. Of course, Brooke, as you were sending you a big virtual hug. Huntsman says, I'm emotional and a mental mess. I feel too many feelings at once. Happy, angry, sad, stressed, and even jealous all at once. And I just feel dizzy, and it happens a lot. Well, you know what, Huntsman? Just before I answer your next comment, I'll answer this one. Feeling that way, feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated is not uncommon. And you're not alone in that. And it's good that you actually recognise the fact that you get overwhelmed and stuff gets on top of you. And that's what's important, honestly. It's knowing yourself, because if you know yourself, you can learn how to a friend to yourself. I know that sounds cringe to some of you, but it is true, literally. The kinder you can be to yourself, the more you understand yourself, the more you can grow as a person and hopefully work through stuff that you've got going on. I didn't see them. Huntsman's telling me, yo, Edward, timed out 2 people in 5 minutes. Huntsman, good work as always, my friend. I appreciate it. And Moonu says, what was that even about, that message? Didn't see the message, but I'm guessing it wasn't anything nice. Huntsman, I appreciate you. And Moonu says, maybe you have an app. Maybe try to take a day off for yourself. I think that's for Huntsman. And Brooke says, thank you, Edward. It's always lovely to pop in and say hello and stay as long as I can. And it's always lovely to have you with us, for real, like, not just saying it. People, there's been a few people, not many, but there's 1 or 2 people that jump in the stream, and I see their username. Coffee Black is one of them. So Coffee Black, if you're watching, I am talking to you. Coffee Black will come in, and he'll come in with, like, a fresh troll. And it's not like, it's not that it's like a ban or like an immediate timeout, but it's just not kind vibes, I'm saying. Whereas people like yourself, Brooke, it's always kind, it's always lovely. And don't get me wrong, guys, I want it to be as fun as possible in here. So it's not like, oh, everybody's got to be like sucking up to one another. No, but it's just like general, kind, friendly, funny vibes. Like we can still have a laugh, still be super funny and like tease one another. That's what it's about. But it's got to be, you know what I mean? It's got to be in a nice way. Oh, and another comment from Brooke, who says, definitely having a job and trying to live stream as much as you do can be a lot of times and think you're doing fantastic. Thank you so much, Brooke. I am going to have a think for real about whether I can stream as much as I can. The reason why I'm doing it at the moment, guys, is because, like, I've had, honestly, like, it's been streaming, like, the last, like, 5 or 6 weeks. It's really good, and I feel like, when I don't want to say, I'm not in any way being cocky. I'm really, really not being cocky. But when I say I've had good, like, traction, it's like, there's a few people like yourself, Brooke, like Huntsman, of course, Baj, Jacob, Chris, like you know what I mean. The fact that people keep coming back after a short period of time, and I know some streamers they have to like spend like months or years just to build up a little audience. And I've honestly done videos before where I've put a lot of work into it and it's got no traction. And I just feel like with the streaming, I get like a little bit of traction because I'm trying to be that positive guy online, and I feel some people that resonates with them. And so I'm trying to stream a lot at the moment because I kind of feel like I want to build up a little audience. And then even if I go to like 4 days a week, then people will still like come and hang out with me and still rock it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of grinding now. Like it is a lot, but I want to grow, guys. The honest answer is I would love to get to like 500 subs so I can do like more stuff. I think you can do like polls and stuff. Maybe do polls now, but my point is I'd like to grow to like 500 subs so I can do like stickers and just fun stuff. Like, it's not in any way, when I say fun stuff, I don't just mean like, oh, bring on the riches, bring on the money. It's not like that. It's more just like, I know if we've got good vibes like this and we've got like, I've got 300 subs. Imagine if I had 3,000 subs, the vibes would be popping, the chat would be going even more crazy. It'd just be a lot of fun. So thank you to everybody that shows me support on the journey, because I am genuinely, I know it's just like chilling and I know it's just like talking, but I'm grinding. I really am grinding, like trying to put time in after work and just like give it my best. Honestly, so if you show up, if you in any way show me any type of positive energy, you like the stream, you subscribe, you hang out in the chat, anything like that, you throw up emojis, every single little bit of interaction like that is so appreciated, because it helps me out. And guys, speaking of which, or catch up on comments, Huntsman says, also that ain't stopping me from the stream. I'm on a 3-week and 1-day watch stream, even when I first went to the streams. For real, have I got emojis myself? Because I need to throw up some emojis. I don't know if I have, But if I'd be throwing up flame emojis, because Huntsman, the fact you've been on a 3-week streak and haven't missed like a stream is just mind blowing. And I will never, like I said, if I've somehow, the tiniest chance, got big and blew a streamer, honestly, I kid you not, mark my words, save this video and come back to it and flaunt it in my face. If I ever got any level of success, I would remember the day ones, because I would want someone to remember me and show me that love. And for like I keep saying, chat, without the chat, the streamer is nothing. Without the content, I can't even speak. Without the audience, the streamer is nothing. I'm really messing this up, chat. Let me try that again. Without the viewer, the streamer like myself is nothing. Without the audience, people like Mr. Beast or other content creators, they're literally nothing. Like, it doesn't matter how good at making videos you are. If people don't watch them or people don't tune into your streams, it literally doesn't matter. So my point is that it's only worth me doing it when the chat is vibing with me. And when the chat is vibing with me and they're hanging out, showing love, throwing up emojis like someone's doing it right now, it means a lot and it really helps spur me on. So thank you to everybody that's watching, hang out in the chat, liking the stream, that means a lot. And if you want to subscribe, at the moment I'm streaming 5 days a week. So if you want to join the fun, hit the subscribe button and just hang out with us. All about good vibes. Right, back to the comments. Huntsman says this stream is too good to be left behind. Well, Huntsman, that is exactly the type I need and much appreciate. And likewise, Brooke saying like the stream. Yes, guys, if you are watching, do me a favor, hit the like button. It takes you like 0.1 second and help YouTube show the stream to more people. So big up to yourselves. And what else have we got? Huntsman being a real one. And Eva says, I wish the OG was here. Dan, well, you know what? We've got a couple of OGs in the chat. And the thing is, chat, the more we go on, the greater the number of OGs become. One day before Huntsman's an OG. Before Huntsman, there were even older OGs. But I guess the thing is, it's like, here for the long run. I'm here for the long run, but let's see who else comes along for the journey. What else have we got here? DSJD says, what do you do? Right now, I'm chilling, I'm hanging out, I'm streaming with you guys. Day to day, I work in financial services. But that's not right now. That was the day, and this is the night. And right now, on stream, my name is Edward. I'm streaming from England. If you're watching the stream, maybe you've seen this before, but if you haven't, I would love to know where you're watching from. And to all of the regular viewers, W to you guys, because you are holding it down. What else have we got in here? Boy X says, it's half a comment. With the Boy X says, I'd gladly stay for the rest of the stream because I quite like the idea of. What? The idea of what? You've got me on hooks with the Boy X. What's the rest of it? And Jazz says, I'm watching in the background, but can't say much because I'm driving, lol. Jazz, worry not. Unless you say otherwise, I assume that you're like when you're here and you're chilling with us, I assume that you're on the road or you're driving and stuff, so you can't comment, which is totally understandable. JSR Edits, just subscribe to the channel. Thank you, JSR Edits. You're a real one. Appreciate that. But Jazz, back to your comment. 100%, like Jazz, do not worry about either jumping in the chat. Just know that you're kind of quietly in the background, like probably got me on loudspeaker, which is kind of funny to me. So I'm probably on your dashboard right now, or like phones in a holder, and you're just in your car. And thousands of miles away, I'm here in little old England, and we're hanging out together. So yeah, W Jazz, appreciate you watching. Huntsman says, also Edward, when I first found your channel by scrolling on that day, I was actually kind of in a state, and you made me very happy for that day, so I decided to set my alarm at 8 for the next stream. Guys, that is unreal. Huntsman, that means so much, for real. Like, honestly, like I keep saying, I'm a nobody on YouTube, so to have somebody like you be like, yeah, I enjoyed the stream, you helped me out a little bit mentally, and I came back the next day. What more of a compliment could I ask for than that? And the fact as well, you keep showing up and showing me immense support. So appreciated, Huntsman. I can't articulate in words how much I appreciate it, because like I've said to you a million times, dude, there's never any pressure. If you didn't turn up now because you were ill or you were feeling down or you were tired or you just didn't want to, I would not ever hold it against you, because you've already shown me so much support, Huntsman. So even if you need to take a month break off from watching my streams and come back when you feel like it, there would never be any hard feelings, Huntsman, because you're a real one and you've helped me out a lot. So shout out to you. And he still does that alarm, Huntsman. Real, absolutely real. When we get that wide, mate, I'm making you a special section. Pizza on pizza on pizza on pizza says, nice plan. Nice username, pizza on pizza on pizza on pizza. Thank you. This is a Monstera plant, also known as a cheese plant, but you probably knew already. This plant I've actually had for about 8 years now, and it's doing pretty well. I've not managed to end its life. So shout out to Pizza on Pizza, and shout out to my plant as well. What else are the comments saying? And thank you, Huntsman, for welcoming pizza. I love that. Local Cavan man says, you're doing good, lad. You know, local Cavan man, thank you so real. I get about 80 to 90% positive comments from people jumping in the stream, being nice, being chill. What the hell's this? No idea what this is. Hopefully it's going to kick in. Oh, we'll see. It's like from a Bollywood film. Anyway, back to your comment, Lovan man. Or is it Cavin? No, it's Cavan man. The point is that the vast majority of people that jump on are really chill with me, and when they are, it means so much, because you took the time out of your night to just drop a little comment, show a bit of love. Really appreciate it. It's like the fuel for my fire. So shout out to you. And you say, love that Simpson shirt, mate. Thank you very much. Everyone always compliments me on this. This was actually a gift from a friend, and it came from Primark. But I get more compliments on this hoodie than like most of the other clothing. So maybe I should just start dressing from now on in either Simpsons themed clothing or just Primark clothing. No, maybe not just Primark clothing, but yeah, it's a W for the shirt, honestly, for real. I get a lot of nice comments about this. So W to Cavan, local Cavan man, for the good vibes and the nice energy. Jacob says, what do you use to edit your vids? I use CapCut Pro, and I do it on my phone. And when I get this new laptop, I'm going to splash out, guys. If you're watching for the first time, it's 12 years on the stream right now. So if you're watching for the first time, my name's Edward. I stream 5 days a week from my little old iPhone from England. But I'm in the process of getting a desktop. Well, you can't see anything. I don't know why I'm showing you like that. But in this corner of the room here, we're going to do a little desktop setup. I'm getting a new camera, a DJI Pocket 3, and hopefully a new laptop as well. So the point being, Jacob, who asked about editing the video, that I can use a laptop to edit my videos rather than having to do it on my phone all the time, because I'm not, guys, trying to like stitch things together on a CapCut on your phone. You can do it, totally possible, but for longer vids, you definitely want a bit of a bigger monitor. Jacob Bryan says, are you the real Walsall FC? And Jacob says, no, fan account. I bet Jacob, you love that though. Yeah, you said, but I would love to be. I bet Jacob, when someone asks you then, I bet you like, this is my time. Jacob Bryan just says, oh, lol. For real, I support Liverpool and Walsall. I think I missed the context to that. But at that moment, Jacob Ryan made his entrance. So what's up to you, Jacob Ryan? Who says I support Liverpool and Walsall? Whew, fair enough. Mogger's still here and says, Edward, you play chess? Mogger, I cannot really play chess, which is terrible, because it's one of the games which I feel like would be really good to know, and probably really good for brain training as well. But no, I don't have any chess experience really. So Mogger, if you've got about chess or anything like that, do let me know. Hell yeah. And Jacob Ryan says, I'm subbing. This is W Stream. W Jacob, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Love to Jacob, and thanks for everybody that's vibing in the stream. When people take the time, yes, Huntsman, who says, W Jacob Ryan for subbing. Hell yeah. Honestly, anyone takes the time to like, subscribe, I love it. Absolutely love it. It means a lot. And what else have we got in here? With the Boy X says, the amount of people and likes is the time. We're at 82 minutes. If I had 82 likes, that would be bliss. I'm Solid says he timed you out for no reason. Who timed you out? I'm Solid. Oh. Huntsman is on timeout duties. And Jacob says, I'm so tired. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. And you know what, guys? I think I'm going to switch up the Indian music. As much as I have been enjoying it, it's quite chill. And I feel like I need something a little bit more high energy. A little bit, I don't know, a little bit of something. This is a tune, to be fair. Let me know, chat, if you know this one. You will do, because I've played it before. It's a known song by a very well-known artist. All right. Nah, come on, not an advert. You can't do that to me. They played like the first few seconds of the song and then went to the advert. You can't do that to me. All right. I'm Solid says, don't worry, I've left your message in your channel, mate. I guess if that is for me, I'm Solid. I will catch up on your message. Thank you for commenting. And Dream NDA says, hey man, what's up to you, Dream? Oh no. Dream MDA says, are you a biologist? I'm wondering if you're saying that because of the plant or whether you were going to use like a joke on me. Because like someone was like, someone says like, oh, are you from space? Because you look like you fell from the stars or something like that. But no, I'm not a biologist. This is just my plant, the Monstera behind me. My plant, which I've not yet killed off, and it's been 8 years. So Mogga's saying, can we eat that plant? Mogga, we cannot eat the plant. I need this plant as a backdrop for my videos. If I didn't have this plant, you'd be looking at a white wall right now. So I need this plant and more. Cal P is back and says, hey man, what's up to you, Cal P? Nice to see you back in the comments. How are you doing? And Priyanshu is back in the chat. What's up? He says, hello, buddy. How are you? Doing well, thank you, Priyanshu. I was just thinking about you earlier and thinking about our conversation. If I'm not mistaken, you are the fellow that works in fintech. But Priyanshu, either way, it's nice to see you back in the stream. Jay Chia says, hi, what's your channel about? Jay Chia, I feel like I've seen you on the stream before. So my channel is genuinely and generally about good vibes, trying to spread some of that with you guys. I initially making a channel about like my adventures in plant-based eating, but I just want to make it more of a vibe base, honestly, guys. Every time we do the stream, it's all about the positive energy, lots of shout outs, chat interaction, hanging out and chilling with you guys, no drama, no beef. And in fact, if you are watching for the first time, like I've said before, the internet's got a lot of negative energy on it. Rage baiting, hate watching, engagement farming, clip farming, trolling, all of that. And we don't want that. It's going to be good vibes up in this space. And with the boy, thank you for confirming I do hang out. So yes, indeed. And thank you, Hunt, for welcoming people to the chat. That's a W. And Priyanshu being polite back. Love to see it. Jacob Ryan says, this is underrated stream. Jacob, so much for that comment. And guys, if you are watching and you're enjoying the stream, do me a little favour, hit the like button, help show the stream to more people. Let me catch up with the comments. And Priyanshu, why does your video flicker? You know why, Priyanshu? Because I am the recipient of first internet, terrible fibre optic internet that I think is ruining my chances of becoming a superstar streamer. The next I Show Speed, the next Kai Cenat. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but the point is that my internet genuinely scuppers me. It sabotages my streams because sometimes we've got like 20 people on it, it goes to like 2 in an instant. And like I say, I could be getting really boring really quickly, but it could just be that my internet's bad. I think it's my internet that's bad, honestly. Hunter says, yo, Edward, am I a bad mod? And if gotten 2 people have said that now, and I don't know if I should agree with them on it. Huntsman, do not take things to heart like that, my friend. Please listen to what I'm saying to you. You are the moderator on my channel, and you do an awesome job, mate. So don't let people in the chat say things to you that unsettle you. Because I'd be real with you in like a private message or something like, Huntsman, this is that. But I've never had a single doubt about you moderating you. So just keep doing your thing, man. And Aisha's dropping game and says, are you French? Because I fell for you. Aisha, you are a smooth talker. It's nice to have you on the stream and in the chat. How are you doing? Thank you for that. You know how to make a guy blush. With the boy X says he's saying the same messages. I don't think I am. I don't think so, no. Withered Boy X says, I can't make it for 2 p.m. Saturday. Worry not, Withered Boy. I think I'm actually doing at 2 p.m. Sunday. TBD chat, not 100% confirmed. It's going to be 2 p.m. I think this weekend. I think it's probably going to be Sunday because the city on a Saturday would be crazy busy. Sunday it'll still be busy, but not like crazy busy. If anyone's joined the chat this Sunday, fingers crossed, all being well. IRL stream, first IRL stream. At the moment, it's been like 5 or 6 weeks of me just streaming at home. But fingers crossed, this weekend coming, first IRL stream chat for it. Kratos Bandit says meow. What's up, Kratos Bandit? Nice to see you. And Kratos Bandit says, bro, you got Korean hair. So you know, people have said worse things about me. They've said worse things about my hair. So I'll take it, Kratos or Kratos. What else is up in here? Oh, and Jay Chia says, I thought I recognised you, but I wasn't sure. You seem like a chilled kind of good energy. Thank you so much, Jay Chia. I definitely feel like I remember your username because I don't have too many J.Chias coming in the chat. So I feel like I've seen you before, and thank you for your kind words. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed already, may I kindly invite you to subscribe? What else have we got in here? Johnny Hjorth Larson says, first step in becoming a superstar streamer, stop lagging. For real, Johnny, and I think you've said this 2 or 3 times, and perfectly valid. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, if I was watching someone and they had a live and it kept going, it kept lagging, I would not bother. I'd go away, I'd leave, and I don't know if I'd come back. So the fact that you guys humour me and like bear with me and come back, I really, really appreciate it. And just imagine, right? Imagine, I want everybody watching now. Just imagine a day, not far from now, not long from now, where instead of me holding my phone up on my lap, we've got a setup. It's desktop. It's that way. Oh, that just turned the chat. It didn't work. But my point is, it's landscape. I've got some lighting going on. The plant's still here. It could be a vibe. And the internet, crucially, will not be lagging. Just imagine that. That could be a great thing. What else have we got in the chat? And Stephen Donnelly says, I'm fully plant-based now. Lots of fun, lol. Stephen Donnelly. I remember you commenting before saying you were on a few days of being plant-based. So W Stephen. Hell yeah, Stephen. Thank you for sharing that with me. For real, it's nice to see another plant-based eater in the chat. So big up to yourself, Stephen, and nice to see you here again. What else have we got? SJD says, what do you do for a living? You seem like a really nice guy. Lots of smileys. Well, thank you so much, DHS, as I'll leave for now. I work in financial services, so I kind of help people look at their money and think about like if there's anything they could be doing better to say like make their savings like work harder for them, stuff like that. So not a full financial advisor, but financial service. Jacob Ryan says I might go to the game against Cheltenham. Nice. And Stephen says, thanks, dude, I've lost a good bit of belly. Well, Stephen, that is what you'll find. And I would say, once you get to a weight that's your ideal weight, my advice after being vegan for 10 years and vegetarian before that, if you're eating healthy stuff, make sure you eat enough. I kid you not, I love to eat. If you've joined the stream before, you know I love my food. If you watch my other videos, they're all about food. I'm a big food lover. But being vegan and eating a healthy diet, I literally find that I have to make an effort to eat enough calories sometimes, because if you're eating food, it often has less calories in. So Stephen, once you hit that target weight or you feel you're like a good position, keep up with the protein, keep up with the carbs, healthy fats, and don't let too much weight drop off. Sandy Violet is making me feel like a special guy and says, your hair looks nice today. Well, thank you so much, Sandy Violet. That's because I've given it a wash. And the fact it doesn't look nice a lot of days, or that's the implication, makes me feel like I need to wash my hair more often. But yeah, you know what? I'm the type of guy where my hair looks super greasy super quickly. Like literally a day or two later, it looks greasy. But when I've washed it, it looks quite nice. You know what I'm saying? It looks kind of nice. What else have we got? Jay Chia says, I'll give you a sub, then I won't ask you what your channel's about again. Oh, Jay Chia, huge love for you. I really appreciate that. Every single person that takes the time to like, subscribe, anything like that, jump in the chat, hang out with me. It means so much. So I really appreciate you, Jay Chia. And I look forward to chatting with you on another stream when we're back as well. ARPSHKI says, you have underlying acne rosacea. You are red. That's called being a white person. Johnny Laugh. Johnny, I'll just call you Johnny, mate. Johnny says, I know why it's lagging. It's because of the left side driving thing. The stream is coming from the left side of the internet cable to the right side to the rest of Europe. You know what, Johnny? Imagine if that was the case. Plot twist. And yeah, plot twist, like, that's why my internet's lagging, because of the left side of the driving. Good banter, man. That's funny. And Stephen says, you look great. Stephen, you are an angel. And that's very kind of you to say. Hunter says, yo, apparently I timed someone out for no reason, but he said hello. But he had said something weird after it, so I timed him out. And we just argued about it, but then Jacob fixed it. So say W to Jacob. W to Jacob for being the peacekeeper. W to Huntsman for being the vigilant mod. And the chat for being here. Jay Chia says, I'm not vegetarian. Jay Chia, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, or not anything of the sort, you don't have to be. This is not a vegetarian or vegan only club. This is a hangout, good vibes club. No matter who you are, where you're from, you're coming here. And that Aussie mountain biker says, hi Edward, can I please be a sub? Mountain biker, lovely to see you again. And you know what? Even though we've got too many mods, I'm making you a mod, and we're going to have to remove some mods. But Aussie mountain biker, you've asked patiently, and mods. So hell yeah, Aussie mountain biker, you are now a mod. We are oh guys, we're actually over the stream. So guys, if I could ask a favour of you, let's get to one more like on the stream. Aussie mountain bike, if you've not hit like yet, do me a favour, hit like. I'm actually well over again. I need to jump off because my friend is going to visit me. Is going to ring me anytime now. Thank you, Huntsman. Yeah, you're absolutely right though. We are going to rotate the mods. But I felt like Aussie mountain bike's been super patient, so next stream we're going to trim the mods down a little bit. And YouTube has been very sneaky. Whenever I'm like, I'm about to sign off now, it always brings new people to the room. So what's up to everybody who's watching right now? I'm going to give you the lowdown about what's going on. My name is Ed. I'm streaming from England. I currently stream 5 days of the week. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We're going to be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. And this weekend is hopefully going to be the first IRL stream ever. The theme of the channel and the street theme of the lives is literally just good vibe, hanging out, making friends, getting busy in the chat, and just generally having a good time and just hang out and have some fun. So yes, as Jacob says, W and welcome to the club, Aussie Mountain Biker, now one of the mods. Thank you for hanging out, Aussie Mountain Biker, who has taken us up to 25 likes, which is awesome. Love to see that. What have we got in here? Hollyoaks EastEnder says, low down, what you mean? IRL, what's that? So IRL in real life. So instead of me just doing a stream from home, just from my house where I'm at right now, I go out on the streets, walk around, hopefully live stream it. I need to get a new data package because that's going to cost a lot. Well, I'll say it cost a lot. It's going to use a lot of data. So I'm not on a phone package that can handle that right now. So fingers crossed I can get that sorted in time. And fingers crossed we can do a huge IRL stream on the weekend. So we're on. Thank you, JT, who says we're on 26 likes, which is super awesome. And Johnny can't hear what I'm saying because of the lag. Well, Johnny, if you can hear me, I apologise for the lagging internet. One day we'll fix it, and me and you will both dance a dance of joy whenever my internet stops lagging. But guys, I'm about to tune out in a second because I'm about to take a phone call from a friend. But if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. We're back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. Huge love to everybody that's joined the chat. I'm going to do some shout outs to end the stream. And if you're just joining for the first time, we're back tomorrow at 8 p.m. for more good vibes, more hanging out on the stream. So make sure you subscribe so you get notified. With that being said, let's do some quick shout outs before we wrap this up. So, huge W to Huntsman, of course, moderator Huntsman. W, in fact, I'm just going to do a shout out. Shout out Huntsman. Shout out Withered Boy X. Shout out Dobby Snuffy. Nice to meet you too, my friend. Shout out Jacob as well. Nice to see you, Jay. Cheer, lovely. And shout out to you, Jacob, of course. Always a big shout out. Hollyoaks EastEnders. Never seen it before, but shout out to yourself. Who else is in here? Aussie Mountain Bike, if you're still here, shout out to you. Shout out to Blas. Shout out to Eva. Shout out to everybody that was here. Steve Donnelly, if you're still watching, mate, shout out to you. Even shout out to the slightly rude person that said, without any context, you've got acne rosacea. Well, as I replied, I'm just a white guy, and sometimes as white guys are kind of pink. That's just how it is. But with that being said, chat, we're going to wrap up right here, right now. We're just about to hit 27 minutes, which is an awesome length of stream. I will be back tomorrow on stream, 8 p.m. UK time. So if you've not hit like already, not hit subscribe, you know what to do. So, Hunter says, please read my message. Huntsman says, yo, Ed, please read my message. You missed it. Huntsman says, let me read the message. W stream, I gotta go. Sorry, y'all. Have a nice day. Huntsman out. Also stay vigilant and sharp. 100%. W Huntsman. W to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you all. Back tomorrow, 8 p.m. guys. YouTube does this every time. It's literally like it can read my mind. Whenever I'm ending the stream, it brings like another 10 people into the room. Guys, my name is Edward. I'm streaming 5 days of the week. We'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. Of the stream is all about good vibes, hanging out, making friends in the chat, getting busy, saying hello to one another. And if you want to join us, we'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. So, what more can I say? Jacob, thank you so much for the subs update. 311. Watch out, Mr. B, for the crown. Shout out Hussein as well. And Himang says, "Are you gay?" No, I'm not, but thank you for asking. And Witherboy X is waving. Hussein's just got here as we're ending the chat. Hussein, W to you. We're ending the stream, but so good to see you here, Hussein. We're back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. And of course, huge shout out to Jazz as well, watching from all the way in Canada. So W to Jazz. W to everyone that's made the stream. Listen, guys, I'm rambling. We're ending the stream. This is it. See you tomorrow. Peace out to you all. 8 p.m. UK time. Big love. I'll see you then.